Hi everyone, my name's Heidi. I'm the National Nursery Manager at Nurseries by Gymfinitiy Kids. We'll just wait a few moments for everyone to arrive, but please do let me know your name in the comment section and what nursery your little one is located at as well. Hope you all had a good weekend and enjoyed the snow. So do pop a comment on our live stream and let me know that you have arrived today. Okay. Hi Vicky, hope you're okay. Thank you for joining us today. We'll just wait a couple more moments for everybody to join because I am a little bit early today. Okay, I think that might be everybody who has joined us today. So thank you very much. Like I said, hope you're all well and staying safe. So welcome to our second live stream for our nurseries. Throughout this live stream, and obviously please feel free to comment your thoughts or any questions that you may have, and I'll do my very best to answer them for you. So as mentioned, so this video is live stream, but will be available on demand to watch whenever is easiest for you. So if you do get pulled away for any reason, do feel free to pause and then resume as and when is convenient for yourself. Okay, so I think that may be everybody. So let's get started. So the reason we started hosting these live videos, because we had lots of parents asking the same sorts of questions around COVID-19 and their little one's development. So myself and the team thought it was a nice idea to pull together some tips and advice on how we can all get through this chaos in one piece, as I know it is a difficult time at the moment as well. So for those of you that don't know, I've been working in nurseries for over 10 years now, and it is by far the most challenging experience at the moment. If you didn't manage to tune in last week, I would recommend having a little watch of our video that we did last week, where I covered preparing your preschooler for COVID-19 and the changes that we're all having to do to protect ourselves and our little ones as well. So like last week, please do feel free to ask any questions throughout and I'll be able to answer them for you. So this week we'll be covering a nutritional topic, so foods that boost our immune systems, which is fantastic because one of our key pillars of excellence here at Nurseries by Gymfinitiy Kids is nourishment. So for those of you that are watching and aren't aware or don't currently attend one of our nurseries are built upon three pillars, or like we like to refer to them, are three pillars of excellence. Hi there, Helen. I hope you're okay. Thank you for joining us today. So we believe that every child who walks through our door is unique in the way that they learn, develop and grow. So we wanted to make sure that we deliver the perfect balance of support to each of them. And we've done this by rooting our curriculum and our childcare in our three pillars. So these are nourishment, development and movement. So while we were looking at developing these pillars of excellence, we wanted to ensure that we covered the most crucial aspects that had the biggest impact on children's development within the early years. Naturally, that shone a light on looking at nutrition and making sure that we provided the most healthy and balanced meals for children where possible. So from that, we naturally spoke to our nutritionist, Annabelle Carmel, and our catering company, Yum Yums, who have created a menu for us that we hopefully is nutritionally balanced with kind of all of the right salt, sugars, and carbohydrates as well. So if you haven't seen our menus, do have a little look on our website. They are all on there for you to view as well. So like I said, today we'll be looking deeper into our nourishment pillar to help you make the right decisions for supporting your little one's immune systems. So it is a little bit of an obvious one, first and foremost, but do try and eat as many kind of different fruits and vegetables as you can. A good trick is to know, so the different colours indicate different nutritional properties, hence the phrase, eat the rainbow. So your green fruits and vegetables will have more iron and calcium in, whereas your orange fruits and vegetables tend to have a lot of vitamin C, A and K in also. Some of our nursery children's favourites do have lots of hidden fruits and vegetables. So we have a beetroot and chocolate cake, we have a chicken in pea and broccoli sauce, and then definitely our favourite one is our tropical fruit smoothie with spinach in as well. So if your little one does have a favourite meal, please do let us know and we'll be happy to send you over that recipe so you can create that meal time at home as well. So although it's not necessarily food related, drinking more water is really beneficial for your little one's immune system. So it flushes out all of them toxins within the body. So do try and aim to drink between 1.5 and 2 litres of water a day. Definitely tuning into our preschool classes that are held every Wednesday and Friday at 11. We'll have your little one grabbing the water. So please do make sure you tune into them also. It keeps them nice and amused throughout the day. So although it may not taste particularly nice in large quantities or raw, garlic is a really effective food that supports your immune system as well. Like I said, do try and add it into all meals. It's a really good tip as it tends to provide the base for lots of sauces that I'm sure that you'll all use at home. So as well as supporting your immune system kind of through eating good foods and drinking more water, it's a good idea to try and cut out the things that aren't so good for your immune system also. This is naturally obviously sugar. So sugar can be incredibly bad for your immune system. We have recently posted a video from Annabelle Carmel, who visited one of our nurseries and shared her thoughts on sugar, and does provide you with lots of kind of tips and alternatives that you can use as well. Things like using natural honey instead of sugar. So I would definitely recommend you having a little watch of that also. Do also, where possible, try and cut out processed foods. So naturally, the chemicals and preservatives in food can be really damaging to your immune system. So where possible, do try and cut them out as well. So that kind of covers some do's and don'ts of the foods that you can eat to support your immune systems through nutrition. So I'll be moving on to a question and answer session before we sign out. But if you do have any questions, please just do pop them in the stream comments, and I'll do my best to answer them all for you as well. Okay, so like last week, a few of our parents responded to an email that we sent out. So thank you very much for responding. I'll be answering a couple of them now, but like I said, if you have any questions, do just let me know and I'll do my best to support you with them. Okay, so we have a question from a parent within our Wandsworth site that says, my little one was always a fussy eater, but now we seem to be having a tantrum at every mealtime. Any advice on how I can make things better? So we had a very similar question last week. So please don't worry, it is definitely a natural developmental stage that children go through, and seems to be a little bit more of an issue that parents are being presented with at the moment. What I would say is try and make meal times a really social time. So maybe talk to little one about what they've done that day or what they'll be doing later on in the day as well. Where possible, do try and sit with your children and be eating the same meal as them. So role model that behaviour that you're wanting to see as well. We have got some really nice meal suggestions from our nutritionist Annabelle Carmel on our website, so do have a little look at that video also. Try and get children to help prepare meals for the day, so kind of chopping up fruits and vegetables, maybe try making meal times a little bit more fun, so creating pizzas using pita bread or wraps is also a nice tip that tends to work with most of our children here also. Okay, so we've got a question from Helen also that says, so do you have any tips for parents who don't have a lot of time to prepare fresh food each day? Again, we're really short on time at the moment, definitely, with kind of work and things like that. So what I would say to you, Helen, is try and prepare meals in advance that you can then warm through, when you go home. Do try and batch cook where possible as well, and then you can get that meal out the night before or kind of the day before, and you can warm that through for when you get home from work as well. So another question we have from a parent in our Wandsworth site is, how can I avoid my child having too much salt in their diet? How much is too much and how do I calculate it? They are 4 and 6. So a really great question and definitely a really important subject. So we've touched on sugar, but we haven't necessarily spoken about salt as of yet. So there are lots of guidance on the internet, so please do have a little look at them as well. But the guidance is for salt for 4 and 6 year olds is to not have any more than 3 grams per day in total. What I would recommend you do is have a little look at food labels and do try and avoid adding any salts to your children's food. And that tends to make sure and support you in staying within that guideline as well. Do try and avoid salty snacks, such as kind of smoked fish, certain cheeses, and then savoury salted snacks as well. So we have another question from a parent within our Maidstone site that says, I cannot get my 3-year-old to eat fish. How critical is this? What is she missing? And how can I substitute? Again, another really good question. And it's important to remember there are lots of substitutes for meat and fish on the market at the moment. Obviously, fish do have lots of kind of healthy fats in there. So you've got your omega-3, which is obviously good for your kind of circulation and your heart as well. What I would say is do try and disguise that in food. So if little one doesn't like eating kind of whole bits of fish, maybe try making some fish cakes, which is kind of mainly potato, and then your chosen fish as well. Do try adding that to things like curries, again, where that's going to mask that taste for little one, and that smell as well. That also may help for you. Okay, so it looks like we're nearing the end of our live stream. But like I said, once again, if you have any questions, please do pop them in the comment section. But thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you found that useful and been able to take something away. As I said before, if you do find that little one has any meals that they really do like at nursery, please do let us know and we'll be able to send them recipes over to you. As always, our team is here to help kind of throughout lockdown and beyond. So if you need anything, please do get in touch. Next Monday, I'll be hosting another live session that covers potty training during a pandemic. So if you've got any questions with regard to that, please do just let us know and I'll cover them next week. So for now, thank you so much for joining me. Take care and stay safe. Thanks very much.